It's a beautiful sky. The sun's gonna come up over there. Get somebody's moving next door. There's a big U-Haul truck there. And Jersey hangs out here too. Psst, psst, psst. See? Jersey loves the outdoors, look. And they're almost done next door by the looks of the material. I think the material is pretty much done. So I think they just got that last little spot over here that they were doing next door. You can see right in front of their door there. Get that white stuff on, and I'm gonna get that board on, and then that'll be it. But I got my copy here in my office already. So we'll just do this word here. And I did think of that passage of scripture. The last will be first, and the first will be last. It's like the opposite. In the days to come on this earth. That's in Matthew, of course. But I did look up the word and got the scripture, and we get to see some nice scripture today and hear them and absorb the scripture that is read. So this is the word, last, and there's your Greek. The English element on that is just simply last. Like there's a lot of scripture that have just the word itself as the English element. So the concordant definition, the concluding member of a series. The concordant scripture, 1 Corinthians 15:8. Yet last of all, even if a premature birth, he was seen by me also. And that's speaking of Paul, that Christ himself seen Paul. The glorified Christ is the one that appeared to Paul on the road to Damascus. 2 Timothy 3:1. Now this know, that in the last days perilous periods will be present. And is that not true? Yes, it is. We are living in those perilous periods, I believe. Whether you don't see it or not, it's there because the spiritual forces are ramping it up. And it's invisible to the human eye, but to the believer, we know that this is occurring. 1 Corinthians 4:9, for I suppose that God demonstrates with us, the last apostles, as death-doomed, for we became a theater to the world and to messengers and to men. And this speaks of believers. We are a theater right now to celestial beings. They are viewing us. They see our every move. They see what God is doing in us, through us, for us, because God is for us, not against us. And it is a theater to them. They're probably sitting up there with popcorn like a theater. Maybe, these celestial beings. I don't know. But it's awesome because we're on display now, and we will be on a tremendous display in the oncoming eons to the whole universe. 1 Corinthians 15:45, if there is a soulish body, there is a spiritual also. Thus it is written also, the first man, Adam, became a living soul. The last Adam, a vivifying spirit. 1 Corinthians 15:26, the last enemy is being abolished, death. And it will be completely out of God's universe at the end of the consummation, when death is completely, fully abolished. It'll be no longer in operation whatsoever. Now, the final one here, 1 Corinthians 15:51 and 52. Lo, a secret to you am I telling. We all indeed shall not be put to repose, Yet we all shall be changed in an instant, in the casting of an eye. And I say casting because here it says twinkle, but I prefer casting of an eye, because we will look at Christ and will become just like him at the last trump. For he will be trumpeting, and the dead will be roused incorruptible, and we shall be changed.